Ninjani guys. Hi babes in the right now. Your queen is A-OK. Hi good babes. So judging by the title, you already know what this video is all about. Things roommates should never do. I did mention in one of my roommate videos that you should look at your living situation as a relationship, not a toxic one, but rather a healthy one. If your partner is unhappy with something, then that will obviously affect you and the relationship you have with that person, right? But if both parties are happy, then everything just sails smooth like butter. So, babes, look at roommate wako as your significant other. If your significant other isn't happy, neither will you. If your roommate isn't happy, neither will you. So, all right then, let's get straight into the video. The first point that I have for you is don't give the other attitude or be moody when you are unhappy with something. Guys, oh my gosh, that is so boring. Waking up in the morning when you're in a good moody, you know everything is right for way now, and here comes your roommate being all moody and all, the person isn't talking to you, not greeting you. Oh man, grow up. First of all, you grow up. If you are unhappy with something, speak up, darling. Talk. If you don't voice out your queries, how do you expect izinto to be resolved? If you don't tell your roommate to jonga, I don't like 1, 2, and 3. Please stop doing 1, 2, and 3. How will you then expect that person to stop whatever it is that they're doing or what they aren't doing that obviously makes you unhappy? Guys, voice out your grievances, voice out your opinions. Don't give the other person attitude or be moody when there is something you aren't happy about. Be an adult, grow up, and talk. The second point that I have for you is do not have sleepovers without informing your roommate. If you guys have separate bedrooms, then it's okay. You don't necessarily have to tell your roommate to go to jonga. Someone is coming. Because whatever it is that you and that person will be busy with, it'll be in your own private area. Your roommate won't see anything. So it's not really a big deal. But if you guys are sharing a space, then that's a different story. Because you know that there is no wall, there is no barrier. Basically, you sleep here, your roommate sleeps right next to you. She or he can see everything. Oh yeah, my living arrangement last year, I used to stay in a loft, at the fields, and Manini, it was basically, if you know what a loft is, then okay, I'll just link the vlog that I made last year in the description box. So have a look at that and you will then have an idea of what I'm talking about. Me and my roomie last year didn't have privacy. She saw everything I did, I saw everything she did. So there was no way I was gonna bring someone over without letting her know, and vice versa. Guys, just put yourself in someone else's shoes. Don't do unto others what you wouldn't like being done to you. You can't just have someone over, especially for a sleepover. Having someone over and having them leave later on is okay. You don't have to say anything to your roommate. But sleepovers are a complete different story. You cannot invite someone over for a sleepover if you know that when how there aren't any barriers between your side of the bed and her side of the bed or his side of the bed. Don't make things difficult for no reason. Don't be that person. Nah. Don't be that person, boo. Whatever bad habits online litsona. Don't be that person, boo. Don't be that person. The third point that I have for you is don't use each other's belongings without permission. This just reminded me of my first. She wasn't my first. She was my second roommate. I was still staying at Groenkloof. So for those of you who stay at Groenkloof, you know how the living arrangement is. You know how everything is set up inside. So baby girl and I were kind of friends, Nyana. We were close. Well, not close, but like we got along, and I considered her a friend ish. But yeah, man, we used to chill together. I would go over to her side of the bed, and we'd eat together, talk, watch movies. We got along, bro. We got along. But this one time, baby girl decided she's gonna open my wardrobe and use my makeup. Why would you do that? Essentially, a wardrobe is always closed. If maybe you needed something else, yeah, but I'm not saying it's okay. But if maybe it was something else, then yes, if it was right there. But the fact that this girl opened my wardrobe and decided to utilize my makeup, we got into a fight, man, about that. Because now I don't like people using my things, bruh. Why do you have to use this in Dozam? My things are mine. Ever. And I know I'm not the only one that feels this way. Hence why you shouldn't use someone else's belongings without a permission. No matter how close you think you are. And in one of the other videos, I did tell you, Uguti guys, there should be a distinct difference between a roommate and a friend. If when no roommate are friends, then there won't be a lot of what's the word? Oh my gosh, the word was right here, y'all, and it just flushed. Human. Boundaries. Yes, there won't be boundaries between when no roommates, because now y'all are friends. And some people think, oh no, so and so is my friend. I can do whatever just because so and so is my friend. But if your roommate knows, no man, this person is just my roommate, this person is not my friend, then a lot of boundaries can be set and respected. because that person knows who say hi man. I'm not used to this person like that. Yes, I'm sharing space with them, I'm sharing an apartment with them, but they're not my friend. Therefore certain things are just off limits, you know. So advice Nyana, your roommate should just remain your roommate, darling. Don't make your roommate talk your friend. Because once you do that, boundaries. Shikoo. Telling you. The last point that I have for you is don't host parties okanye nama-chillers without informing the other. Imagine when you tired, you had a very long stressful day, and what you want to do when you get back to your place is just take a bath and sleep, or take a bath and rest, or just unwind with a movie or a glass of wine and a movie. And when you get there, how? Here and now, everybody is there. It's going down, music, hably. You know the vibes, most. Guys. You don't do that. Put yourself in another person's shoes. You cannot host a party without informing your roommate. Umntana bantu could be very tired, and the last thing they need is noise when they come back after a very stressful day. Guys, please use it. Don't do unto others what you wouldn't like being done to you. Don't host parties without informing your roommate. And some of you will maybe say, hey, I'm paying half here, and this is also my space, I have the right. No one said you don't. No one said you don't have the right. No one says you aren't paying half. But it's common courtesy. How would you feel if you had a stressful day and the last thing you need is all that? Mara, when you walk in, your roommate hostile without informing you. Informing someone isn't asking for permission. It's just giving them a heads up. Yo, listen, this is what I'm doing, or this is what I'm planning on doing. And if your roommate now knows, okay, today when I get back to my place, my roomie will have a few people over, they would rather opt to go to their boyfriend or their girlfriend's place and chill there, if that's an option for them, of course, or go to a friend's place, just to give you and your people some space and some time to do whatever it is that y'all want to do. Informing your roommate isn't necessarily asking permission. It isn't asking for permission. It's just informing the other person. Yo, this is what I'm planning on doing, or this is what I'm doing. Guys, if your roommate isn't happy, neither will you, and everything in jail will just be sour. Okay. I've had some moody roommates in my life. Yeah, not girl that I mentioned he used my makeup. Yeah, when I'm bored of that girl, man. Ish. Got the moves high. So guys, just do good and put yourself in someone else's shoes, okay? Don't do as you please. You don't stay there alone. Yes, you're paying half of whatever, but you're not staying there alone, darling. Okay. Mm-hmm. Alright, guys. This is the end of the video. You know what to do, Pofu. Like, and notify yourself. You wanna that little bell next to subscribe? Yes, it's a notification bell. Click on it so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. Okay. And subscribing is absolutely free, by the way. It's free for those of you who don't know. It's mahala. So subscribe more. But yes, guys, Queen Toots loves you. Bye. I will see you in my next video. Bye, y'all.